Right, it's time for a look at what's on this week's Backstage podcast. Our arts and entertainment reporter, Bethany Minnell, joins us. She's at Glastonbury. Bethany, I mean, good morning to you. I've got to say, being up at 8:30 on a Saturday morning at Glastonbury is commendable. Thank you. How's it going there?
I'll let you into a secret, Kimberly. I actually lost my tent yesterday, so when I got back late after seeing Kulush Orchestra, actually winners of Eurovision, I discovered I couldn't quite remember where my tent was. But, you know, never mind, I found it, I went to bed, and I'm back up again. And as you can see, I'm here at the top of the hill. You can see the pyramid stage behind me, where Billie Eilish made history yesterday, becoming the youngest ever solo headliner. And tonight, Sir Paul McCartney will make history, but at the opposite end of the spectrum, he'll become the oldest ever solo headliner, 18 years after he last played at Glastonbury. So much going on. We've got Kendrick Lamar, Diana Ross tomorrow, lots of celebrities about, lots going on, lots of amazing outfits, and just a few drops of rain as I talk to you. So watch this space. Fingers crossed the sun comes out and it doesn't develop.
Fingers crossed indeed. I hope you've got your wellies, a coat, a brolly, everything, if you don't have your tent. But let's leave Glastonbury alone. Westworld, I thought it had finished. I can't believe there's another series.
Yeah, absolutely. So series 4 of Westworld now. We'll go back to the original one. Those who watched it will obviously know the first couple of series were set in the world of the Wild West. We kind of had this immersive theme park for the rich to enjoy, you know, basically having fun with AI, artificial intelligence, dummies, you know, played to their heart's content, which all was well and good up until those artificial intelligence dummies developed sentience. They developed feelings, and that's caused a few problems. So series 4, we now jump forward in time. Lots of the same characters, lots of the same actors returning. We've got Tessa Thompson, we've got Tandiwe Newton, Ed Harris, lots going on. If you're a bit confused, and like me, you're kind of thinking, what on earth happened? Twitter has a really handy recap on the official Westworld page. So take a look at that. It will remind you kind of what was going on. But yeah, this one is very exciting. Lots more to look forward to. And really asking that question about technology as it changes in today's world. How much can we trust it? We caught up with the actress Evan Rachel Wood for Backstage podcast, and we asked her, does she mistrust technology a little bit? This is what she told us.
I don't have Alexa. Social media frightens me to my very core. I don't like any of the things in my house listening to me, or like, I have a self-driving car though, you know, it's like you can't really escape it, but it definitely is absolutely terrifying. And I definitely look at technology differently after being on the show. I don't know how you could not.
Well, I'm definitely going to be reading that Twitter feed, because I got to the end of the last series and thought, what just happened? What? But listen, Bethany, let's talk about another great British icon, Mr. Bean. Is he back?
Well, yes and no. Sort of. To all intents and purposes, he is, but by another name. So this is a brand new Netflix series, aptly titled Man vs. Bee. This show really does what it says on the tin. This stars Rowan Atkinson, of course, of Mr. Bean fame. And this is kind of almost a development of the character. It's actually a totally different character, but it's very much in the same world. He plays Trevor, single dad. He's house sitting in a massively posh and impressive house, and he then has an adversary in the form of an insect, a bee. Of course, lots of hilarity ensues. I've got to be honest, this isn't one for the faint-hearted. You know, if you've got a delicate stomach, and certainly not before breakfast, possibly, you know, save this for later. This is Rowan Atkinson at his kind of Mr. Bean best. You know, we've got pratfalls, dancing round in his pants, falling over in, shall we say, mess. That's probably the best way for me to describe it at this time in the morning. You know, it's very funny, it's very silly, kids will love it. If you loved Mr. Bean, you will also love it. If you're more a fan of Blackadder, possibly less so, but let's face it, Rowan Atkinson, he's pretty much up there with National Treasure, isn't he? He's much loved. And these are really short little shows. They're around 20 minutes, just under. They're all on Netflix, so this is the kind of thing you can binge. I binged on about 5 or 6 while I was packing for Glastonbury, and it was just the perfect antidote, really, to the stress of, oh, heck, what shall I pack? So great fun, all on Netflix now. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean Mark II in all else but name. Yeah, bit of fun for the weekend. If you're not here at Glastonbury with me.
Mr. Bean and National Treasure. Debatable. Bethany, thanks a lot. We'll let you go and find some breakfast in your tent. I think it's the blue one, so good luck with that. Bye.